My name is Anna Wantz, and today we're going to be talking about what agents of socialization are and how they have impacted my life. First, we're going to talk about what they are. Agents of socialization are social groups that introduce and reinforce norms. These settings are the first place where people learn to use tangible objects of the material culture. Introduction into the beliefs and values of society are also found in socialization. There are also institutional agents. These institutions in our culture are school, work, and the government, and they teach people how to navigate these systems and behave in these structures. Media is used to inundate us with messages about norms and expectations. The first agent of socialization that many of us encounter in our daily life is family. Family is where we learn almost everything, like using utensils, clothing, and bikes. There are so many things to be learned from family, but we are all taught different things, and everyone is brought up differently. In my family, I've always had a very supportive family, and they have taught me a lot of what I know. They have shaped my religion along with my values. From an early age, I have been taught about society. My parents have taught me that life is unfair, and that is why you must work as hard as you can to achieve your goals. From my family, I believe I have acquired many of the basic cultural norms. Lastly, when both of my parents were growing up, they played multiple sports each. My mom is still an athlete today. When I was younger, I was encouraged to play a sport, and so was my brother. For as long as I can remember, I have been playing at least one sport. My mother played golf at Ole Miss, so she wanted me to play college sports as well. Although I did not play golf, I now play college softball here at Campbellsville. I can credit that demeanor to the competitive mindset my parents both instilled in me from a young age. Without them, I would be a totally different person in the mindsets I have today. Next are the peer groups. Throughout our life, we will experience many different peer groups. Peer groups are people around the same age and social status who have some of the same interests. Socialization acquired from peer groups is a different aspect than that of family. This is a way to separate from parents and create our own individuality. I have experienced many different peer groups thus far. Many of these groups of people I was intertwined with were my age, of similar social status, and have similar interests. I have always been to a private school, so my friends usually came from school. The majority of the kids at the schools I had attended are of similar social status as I am. On the other hand, my other peer groups have been found through softball. In this case, we all shared the same interests. I have had a good balance of peer groups as I have been growing up. Each group of friends I have been a part of have taught me certain things and have shaped me into who I am. My softball friend group pushed me in my sport, and my school friends who were similar to me also pushed me in my sport, but also taught me other things. Also, in both friend groups, we were all raised similar, which helped me build a good foundation of my values and beliefs because everyone around me had similar beliefs and values. School is another agent of socialization. School aids in socialization by helping kids with teamwork skills, following a schedule, and using a textbook. This is a way to show kids what society expects from them. In schools, there is also what is called a hidden curriculum, which is an informal teaching done by schools. This hidden curriculum contains preparation of children for the adult world, teaches them citizenship and national pride, and also teaches kids U.S. history and geography. From the time I have been going to school, I have always attended private school. My elementary, middle, and high schools were all Catholic. Because of this, religion had been instilled into my everyday life. Every morning there was a prayer, and sometimes before certain classes the teacher would pray. Along with praying every morning, we prayed before we ate and after we ate. In middle school and elementary school, we went to Mass twice a week, and in high school we went once a week. Before Lent and Christmas, confession was offered. It was mandatory in elementary and middle school, but it was optional in high school. The Pledge of Allegiance was also said every morning, which made us recognize national pride. School was also a form of competition. In high school, our school was highly competitive when it came to grades. This made me push myself to do well because I knew everyone else was going to be trying just as hard as I was. In the adult world, people will be trying just as hard as you are, so it is necessary to try your hardest to outshine the competition. All the schools I have attended are also very strict, which taught me how to follow rules. And also, there are consequences for not following the rules that are set. School also played a huge role in what I have chosen to study. Because my school was full of very smart people, it was only right for me to have a big goal to achieve. I am studying biology to become a neurologist, and my high school was full of people with big goals like this as well. Overall, school has taught me that the world will be unfair, so you have to try your hardest to be the best. The next agent of socialization that many people encounter is the workplace. At some point in an adult's life, they will spend a significant amount of time in the workplace. In the workplace, a new type of socialization is learned. Material culture is learned by operating a copy machine, and non-material culture can be learned as how to interact with your boss. Also, different jobs do teach different socialization. I have not had any experience in the workplace, so it has not aided me in socialization just yet, but when I do encounter the workplace, I know it will teach me a different type of socialization than I already have. Next is religion. Religion teaches people how to interact with its material culture. Many important ceremonies like baptism and marriage are part of religion. Religion usually upholds gender norms as well. In religion, this is a quote from the book. It says, "Organized religion fosters a shared set of socialized values that are passed on through society." I have been raised Catholic and have attended 2 Catholic schools. Because of this, the Catholic values have been instilled in me from a very young age, not only in the home but also at school. Like I mentioned earlier, my schools had Mass 1 to 2 times a week that were mandatory and even offered confessions at some point in the year. I believe that my religion has majorly impacted who I am today. Since I went to a Catholic school, many of my friends are Catholic or at least have a strong faith. This has helped me with my faith in upholding my values because they were also upholding their values. All my values have come from the Catholic faith. I also believe that Catholicism does uphold gender norms as well. I have noticed that priests and deacons are always male, and in some places the altar servers can also be male as well. Jesus was a male, so it is only right that the priest is a male, considering he acts in persona Christi. My faith has also pushed me to be involved in my community. In 8th grade and in high school, we had to get service hours in order to pass. Going out and doing service implements some socialization because you are learning how to interact with others who could be older or younger. I did a lot of my service with the veterans. This taught me how to interact with people who laid down their life for us and how to respect people like this. Religion plays a major role in most people's socialization. The government, even though many people might not think of it, is an agent of socialization. The government has many norms in itself. These norms usually refer to an age. Being an adult is usually at age 18 because they become responsible for themselves, and at age 65, someone is at the start of old age because they can receive senior benefits. Becoming these new things mean we must be socialized into our roles. Seniors have to learn how to use Medicare, how to acquire Social Security benefits, and they learn senior shopping discounts. An 18-year-old male will have to register with Selective Service System. The government has different norms in each country. These norms here are different in other places. I have grown up to know 16 means you're getting your license, 18 means you're an adult, 21 means you can drink legally, and 65 means old age. These are the norms in the United States. Because these are the norms here, they do not bother me because I am accustomed to them. I do not believe the government has had much impact on my decisions I have made besides legal and illegal decisions. As I grow up and take on more responsibilities, like having a job and becoming of old age, I will become more socialized by the government. The last agent of socialization is mass media. Mass media distributes impersonal information to a wide audience via television, newspapers, radio, and social media. The average person spends about 4 hours a day in front of a television, but children have a higher screen time. Through mass media, people learn about the material culture as different technology and transportation is shown, and non-material culture, like what is important and things like that, like beliefs, values, and norms. Because I'm growing up in the era I am, technology and mass media is a major part of my socialization. Since the time I've had a phone, I have been using social media. I have also been watching TV since I can remember. In both TV and social media, I have been exposed to other people's beliefs, values, and norms. Because I am pretty strong in my beliefs and values, they have not really changed due to my exposure to mass media. I have found, though, that I receive a lot of my information and news from social media, which may be biased by who I am receiving it from. Mass media has influenced me, along with my parents, to play sports because all the cool people in shows and movies tend to play sports. Also, in shows and movies, doctors are highly respected and make a lot of money, so that also pushed me to make my decision on what I wanted to do with my life. Mass media helped me realize that although we are all different, many of us have lived a similar life and do hold some of the same values and beliefs. In conclusion, through socialization, we are taught how others expect us to behave. With institutions, the population is socialized together, or at least in groups. Institutions reinforce cultural norms and values, and many people share the same beliefs and values because we are socialized in similar schools, workplaces, and religions. Thank you.